Welcome to Centauri Stir Fry. How the heck are you? Hope you guys are doing well out there. Today we have another Batman black and white statue, so it's been a little while. This is by Gerard Way. And you're like, who the heck is Gerard Way? Well, he's the lead singer of My Chemical Romance. And you're like, what the heck? I bought it because it's a weird design. It's like, he's not really an artist. He's a writer, and he did some great stuff like Umbrella Academy. I think he did some, Doom Patrol? And I think he's working on Cave Carlson. Cave Carlson has a cybernetic eye, I think. I guess proposed like a Batman, a goth Batman. Have you ever wanted your Batman to be darker, more brooding? I like the design. I guess the proposal for it seemed cool. So this is like one of those weird things, kind of like the Jonathan Matthews statue. Most of my love for these statues comes from. Most of my love for these statues comes from an appreciation of the art form, right? The artist itself, taken from the pages, sculpted, you put it on your shelf, you can enjoy the heck out of that. I love comic art more than almost anything. Oh yeah, and I got my Ginsu knife that hardly cuts anything. There we go. This is a weird one though, it's a writer. But I guess he's an artist too, I just didn't know that, so that's I'm learning something. And if you guys are big Gerard Way fans, My Chemical Romance, maybe you could tell me what I'm missing. But I thought that it was quirky enough that I kind of wanted to check it out. Hope it's not broken. Alright, doesn't look like it's broken. You got your standard Batman black and white base. It's very simple and cool, and I still love it. It's 2305 of 5,000, so it's a pretty standard thing here. The big draw for me was going to be the cape. And Chinese paint shops. Look, kids. Stay off drugs. First of all, they're too expensive. You can go to jail. The best thing to do is buy statues and sniff these bags. Alright. This thing is actually looking pretty cool. I dig it. Very weird. It's definitely gothy and angsty and emo-y and all those good things that I think most of us probably like Gerard Way's style. Like Umbrella Academy kind of has that same vibe. But definitely check that out. It's a good story. Wow. Okay, here we go. The Batman Black and White by Gerard Way. Very strange. It's a very strange look, but I kind of dig it. It's weird. It's like I guess maybe it's almost like it's very gothy. It's very Tim Burton-y. But I kind of having a hard time getting over the physique of Batman himself. He looks like skin and bones. Like I guess it would be kind of scary to see this guy walk down the street, but is he really going to beat up anybody? But it's like this is like a goth kid's sketchbook Batman. That's what they should call this thing. I do kind of like the cuts and the capes though. That's pretty cool. And the little sketches inside are actually kind of cool. I'm not sure if that's like kind of hard to feel. I'm not sure if it's sculpted. Actually, it is. It's kind of raised. It's actually sculpted in there. There you go. You can kind of see like what I'm talking about. Like there's like this map, a layout of the city. Inside he's got this cross. I don't know if he's fighting like demonic forces or whatever, or it's just he's just dark and brooding. Right? You gotta have a cross. I'm surprised it's not an Ankh. For all the old school goth kids out there, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Very cool, like ripped up cape, which I kind of like the holes in it. It's actually well done. I'm surprised it didn't break. There's a look at the cowl, and I was just checking out who sculpted this. It was Jonathan Matthews. That guy is just all over the place. He does the best Batman black and white statues. So if you ever see one that's sculpted by him, it's usually pretty darn good. Most of the time they are good, and this is actually no exception. I like the little bat symbol there on his chest. And he's got this lock. I guess it's hooked up there like with electrical tape, because you have to have electrical tape, like an Ankh, some safety pins, some clove cigarettes or menthols or whatever to be goth. Eyeliner, gotta have all that stuff. This is goth as hell, and Batman's not gonna take it anymore. He's gonna, if you don't stop stealing stuff, he's probably just gonna, take off, storm off to his room, and he's gonna write a poem about it. And it's not gonna speak highly of you in this poem or haiku. Okay, here we go. Here's Batman's cowl, which I think actually kind of looks neat. I think it's kind of neato. It's very, it's a very interesting take on old Batsy here. I think it's kind of cool. It's just it's a very niche piece, and it's not going to be for everyone. You'll probably be able to find this super cheap later on, and I would just hold off. Alright, just for the HE double hockey sticks of it, here are two reasonably gothy looking Batman, sculpted by the same guy, Jonathan Matthews. The reason why I'm throwing them together is because they really aren't by an artist. Necessarily, they are by a sculptor and by, a writer. But they're sculpted by the same guy, and this is their interpretations of Batman. It's not bad. It's just, there's not a whole lot of history for me to love it. So, guys, spay and neuter your pets. Have a good one. Remember, Magni was right. See you next time.